Hello Taurus, welcome to your November monthly reading. So today we are going to look at your career and money and your love and home life, and then we're going to open the floor up to spirit for them to kind of let you know a message that you need to hear right now. So we're going to leave it open at the very end. So let's begin. I'm going to start by clearing your space with 3 dings. And 1 for me. Okay, we're going to begin with just the regular Rider-Waite deck to kind of get the overall theme for your career and money. Just 1 card to kind of start it off. Okay, Taurus, career and money. Let's get into it. Just 1 card, please, Spirit, for career and money for Taurus. How's it looking this month? For November. Okay, you have the 5 of Swords. Okay, the 5 of Swords can talk about winning at all costs type of energy. I mean, this could be maybe your win means someone else loses. But I don't always associate this card with negativity, because sometimes it could just mean like, don't feel bad about winning, or don't feel bad about, gaining things, or, kind of having a win, even if it means leaving people behind or something of that matter. But you could be, this could be you maybe, like winning at all costs and maybe like hurting people on the way. That could definitely be a, something that maybe you're battling with. But let's take a deeper look here. Okay, Taurus, career and money. Career and money for Taurus, please. If you could expand on this 5 of Swords. Career and money for Taurus. Career and money. Okay, that's just too many cards here. Okay, but we're taking them. Okay, so you have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like you're definitely finding your place in a in like something you find passionate, like you're kind of taking the lead on something, or you're finding your footing on what it is you do. You have the 4 of Pentacles. You have the Page of Wands. The King of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. Four of Cups. You have a lot of cards, and you have the 9 of Cups. Okay, I really have a off the bat big feeling that you're kind of finding your footing in what it is you do. It's like you're trying new things, and you're maybe making mistakes, but it's not a bad thing. It's like you're making these mistakes so that you can find a better path in which to go down. It's like you're trying out a bunch of things to kind of find the best way to do something. And I know you have a big dream in mind. You have a big idea. You have something you want to manifest within your career. Or you have a goal, a big goal that you want to come to fruition. And that's what you're kind of in the process of doing. It's like you're in the process of kind of trying out new things and like trying out a bunch of things to get the right recipe, or it's like, and this is what we need to do. It's like you're trying these things and some things don't work and some things do work. But that's ultimately, sorry for the plane, but that's ultimately how we get to be the best at something, is these like small, you know, try this, okay, that doesn't work. I try that, okay, that works. So I'll hang on to that and then we keep going. And I feel like by doing this, you're actually learning how to trust yourself more, trust in what you do. And yeah, it's like, and I feel like this is happening so that you don't get burned in the long run. It's like you're slow and steady trying out different things, so that you're building like a more stable foundation for the future, so that it's like you're making the small mistakes now so they don't get made in the future, which is really important. And yeah, it could feel like a little hectic or a little chaotic or a little like, you know, little bit of craziness, but that's not a bad thing. Like this doesn't feel negative at all to me. This feels like it's you just like, yeah, just making your way, just figuring it out. And, you know, that may mean that like I feel like you just have big goals. You have a big kind of goal in mind, and that might mean that like on your way, you might lose some people. And I think you're having to learn that as well. And like, that's okay. But I think ultimately you're learning a lot about yourself. Like you have the Queen of Wands here, meaning like you're definitely gaining a lot of confidence, gaining a lot of, yeah, just like belief in your abilities, and kind of getting evidence. Okay, sorry about that. I had to go grab some rocks so that my cards don't fly away. They were doing this yesterday. I thought today was a little more calm, but I ended up losing a card down the deck, which we got back, but don't want that to happen again. Okay, so anyway, back to you. So yeah, I definitely feel like you are achieving this dream. You are achieving this big goal. You're on your way to doing it, and it's gonna feel amazing when you're there, because it's been such a journey, and there's been so much like trying this, trying that, like working really hard at it, so screwing it up, or, you know, so many different attempts. But I feel like the whole way you didn't give up, and you're going to get there, and it's going to feel amazing. And it's once you actually start seeing the physical evidence, or like getting that opportunity finally, or whatever it is, it's like it's just going to feel so much. There's going to be such a rewarding feeling here. And I do feel like the wheel of fortune is here, so that means the wheel is turning in your favor. So if this is where the phase you have been in is like, you know, really putting in the work, trying out all these things, and like, does this work? No, okay, this works. Okay, I'll go here, and, you know, doing those things. This is saying like you're gonna start seeing the evidence of these efforts being coming into your world and into your reality, to actually show you physical evidence of this working, and little successes here and there, and it's going to start feeling really, really good. And yeah, so if this may be like a creative project that you've been wanting to get off the ground. This could be just you like really working hard or working overtime in your job, and maybe it felt like you're like, am I ever going to get a raise or a higher position? And it's like, yes, this is coming. The universe has heard your dreams, your prayers, and it is happening. You just needed to learn these certain lessons, because, you know, learning what we don't want and how not to do something is just as important as learning how to do something. So yeah, it just helps to steer us into doing things the best that we can do them. So yeah, pretty cool energy. We're gonna take a deeper look here. but just know your dreams are being heard and they are coming true. And that is why you're going through all these trials and tribulations, so that you can appreciate and really strive and be the best at this. That's why you've been going through all these kind of trials here. It's like if we're just given something, we don't appreciate it. We don't have the means to support it. It's like, but when we go through these hard, you know, or these trials, these tests, if you will, then we learn how to appreciate something because we really had to work for it, or like we had to go through a lot to get there. And so we know that okay, these are the steps, or these are the things I have to do in order to maintain this, in order to keep this alive, or to keep this going. And you really, really appreciate it, and so you're gonna be, you know, working extra hard to maintain it. If you're just given something, what does it mean to you, really? Like, there's no meaning behind it. It was just a gift. It was just given, and there was no real work that had to come from you. So yeah, that's what I really feel like this is saying. And I think it's going to be a well-deserved win. I really do feel that way. Okay. So can we please get some more information? Okay. Yeah, you have the 10 of air here, which is the 10 of swords. But in this deck, this is saying, this is written in the cards for you. This girl in this card, she's actually doing tarot here. And the card she's holding up is the representation of this actual card. So it's like a repeating card into infinity, basically. But this is saying, like, and she has all of the aces at the laid out in front of her, which means it's like there is every element, every opportunity coming together, so that, like, everything's meant to come together for this moment, for you to achieve this. It's meant to happen for you. It's in the cards. It's like every aspect of what you're learning is all meant to happen so that you can rise, so that you can have this dream, so that you can achieve this. So that's really, really cool. Okay. And also, like, the original meaning of the 10 of swords is basically saying that there's a big, like, tough period coming to an end. Like, a big, hard kind of cycle that you've been going through is now finally ending. How many cards? Okay, I'll take it. Okay. So you have the Mother of Fire, which is the Queen of Wands again. You have the Queen of Wands twice, which is, like, big. This is like big glow up energy. Like, the Queen of Wands is definitely the most attractive queen, but she, like, in this deck, she knows how to maintain this fire now. It's like she has learned how to build a fire and not get burned by it. And now she has dominion over this fire. She knows how to grow it, how to maintain it, and how not to get burned by it. And I think that is what you've been really learning here, is how to kind of balance everything out in a proper way, and what not to do and how not to do something, so that in the future you're not getting burned by anything, and you're actually able to maintain this, you know, this fire, this passion, or this project, or this job, whatever this may be for you. You also have the Maiden of Earth, which is the Page of Pentacles. So this means that you may be getting a new start, a new opportunity, as far as a job goes, but also, yeah, like appreciating even the smallest of evidence of, like, okay, I'm getting this little opportunity, and I know this little opportunity will lead to a bigger opportunity. So this is just saying, like, yeah, you're going to get these, you know, smaller opportunities that are going to grow into something greater. And you also have the Six of Fire, which I believe this is Pluto or Saturn. Saturn? Yeah. Six of Wands. So this deck's a little different, so I'll tell you the both meanings of this card. So this card, he is carrying, so he's basically carrying one of those big weight sheaths, and he's carrying a what are those called? Hourglass. So I believe this card talks about like time. Okay, this card talks about like there's been definitely hard work. It's like there's no great reward without hard work. And that's kind of what you've been putting in, is like you've been putting in this hard work so that you get a greater crop, or you get a greater outcome, because everything is in opposites and duality. So the greater the work put in, or the greater the struggle, equals the greater reward or the greater outcome for you. It's like it has to have the opposite. It's like, look at someone who like doesn't put any effort in maybe their whole lives, or it's like everything is given to them possibly, but it's like if you don't put in effort, you're not getting out anything. And if you're just given things, you're not appreciating them, so it doesn't feel as good when you get them. So it's like everything's like meh, right? But if you like really had to struggle, you really had to go through something in order to get it, it really feels that much better when you get it. It really, like, it's like the appreciation is so much greater. And it's like the reward, even if it seems like not to someone else, maybe in relation it's not as, you're like, why are you so excited about that? It's like you finally get that house, you're finally be able to afford it. And to someone that's just whatever, but to you it's like, this is such a great achievement for me, and that is going to just keep growing. And it's like, so as much as you struggle, the more hard work you put in, the greater that the outcome is, and the greater reward for you. So, and in this, I mean, the Six of Wands talks about that too. It's a great victory. It's a card of victory, of success. But it's this man who has been through war. He's been through a struggle. He's been through a hard time. And now he's finally, he's succeeded. He's come back to his community, and he is celebrated for it because he's gone through so much, and he came out the other side victorious. And it's also a card of you know, recognition, of people recognizing such a hard, you know, work well done, and, you know, being looked up to for that. So pretty cool. You have the Three of Earth, which is the Three of Pentacles, which can talk about, you know, collaboration, community, but it also talks about manifesting a, you know, a creative project. It's about like, it's a card of mastery as well. And it just, yeah, it talks about you definitely working towards something in order to manifest it, in order to make it come true, come alive. I mean, for some of you, this could be collaborating or working with others in some way or another. But yeah, it's just a card of like working towards a goal and manifesting it and actually seeing it in the physical. And then finally you have Beltane, but this is the Lover's card. So that's beautiful. So I think working towards something that's very well balanced, very like close to your heart, something that you cherish deeply. And yeah, I think because of the work you're going to put in, you're going to cherish this much, much deeper, much more than you would have if it had been easy, if it had been given to you. It's like you've kind of, and you learn to appreciate the little things along the way, and that's why it's going to be so much more beautiful when you finally get it. And I'm going to read the meaning of this Six of Wands. I just want to make sure I have it correct for you guys. Like the Six of Wands meaning is for sure correct that I gave you. It is Saturn. Okay, yeah, and it says, Six of Fire brings a conservative, serious energies. serious energy. Situations must be reviewed and analyzed, and decisions made with calculating precision. For what happens now will determine future trends. Much can be won, but not without a cost. Yeah, exactly. So that's saying is that, yeah, lots, you have a huge potential. You have a big dream, and it's big to you. It's, you know, there's a lot riding on this. So this is saying that's why you're going through all these trials. That's why you're having to work so hard for it, or you're having to like go through all of these, you know, things in order to get it. But once you do get it, it's gonna feel like so incredible, so incredible. And I'm gonna ask Spirit, what is the outcome here for Taurus? And, you know, Tauruses are built for hard work and for going through this, and you don't give up on something. And that is why I think you're being given these opportunities. Your dream is coming true. It's because you don't give up. You're steadfast. If you want something, you're not going to give up easily to get it. Yeah, strength, exactly. You have the strength. You have the courage. You have the tenacity. And just the consistency to go get it. So what is the outcome here for Taurus? What is the outcome here from all their hard efforts put in? Three of Cups, celebration. You will be celebrating soon. There's going to be a big milestone you're going to hit very, very soon. And that, look at the bottom, King of Pentacles. That's Taurus energy. That's being abundant. That's having worked hard and then enjoying the fruits of your labor. And I really feel that. And this is also saying, you know, really celebrate even the smallest of goals, because they are big for you. Like, because of all the hard work, it's like, enjoy the smallest milestones. Even if to someone else it doesn't seem like a big deal, it's like, yes, enjoy them, because that will just encourage you to keep going. And there's nothing wrong. Yeah, the High Priest is here. So you know that there is something deep down that you want to accomplish. You know what this is. You have put in the hard work. Maybe you've been doing a lot of studying. And maybe for some of you, this is a spiritual purpose, a higher spiritual purpose, a higher calling, something to do with spirituality. And yeah, and Lord knows that that is not easy, and that you will be put through trials. And then you have the Two of Cups. So yes, definitely a beautiful union here, something very well balanced. This is very just like celebratory, enjoying energy. Yeah, you know that you're gonna get there. You know that you're going to achieve this. So this is just saying celebrate along the way. You will get to your outcome, and it will feel really, really good. Okay. Yeah. Dreams are coming true. Okay. So that's Taurus's career. Okay. I also feel like Spirit is not letting me know. With that High Priestess, they're not letting me know. They don't want you to know all of the answers yet. They don't want you to know the outcome. They kept it a little bit vague. And they're just, yeah, it's just coming to me now. They're just saying, like, look, you're going through this for a reason. And the final outcome is going to be better than you can imagine. And you're not even supposed to know how great it's going to be at this moment. So just, you know, just celebrate in those moments. Celebrate the journey there. Don't want to just get to the outcome. Don't, you know, try to rush this, and enjoy like all of the things you're learning and all of the little things that you get to accomplish. And the more and more you do that, the better and bigger this is going to be. So that's a really important message that they wanted to get to you. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so love and home life for Taurus, please. Love and home life. One card as an overarching energy, please, for Taurus with love. Okay, we have 3 cards here. Okay, we'll take them. Okay. So you have the Fool. You have the 2 of Wands. And you have the Ace of Wands. So you have a new beginning here within love. So if you're in a relationship already, this is you guys going to a new level. This could definitely be you guys moving somewhere, starting anew somewhere else than you currently are. This could be you guys, yeah, like it's like you've accomplished something where you are, or you've gotten to a kind of a big place, and so you're kind of starting fresh, whatever that means for you, in a new passionate way together. So that could be you guys finally getting a house, finally getting an apartment, moving in together, you know, getting engaged. It's like there's just something else that you're expanding on together as a couple, in a new, brand new way. And maybe, yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys, this is like you're moving to a new place and you're starting new together. For singles, I definitely see you taking a leap of faith, having a new relationship. There's definitely something like brand new here. Like, I have no idea how this is going to go, but I'm putting myself out there and I'm going to see where it takes me. But yeah, lots of passion. I see a lot of passion in this relationship, a lot of newness, a lot of exciting energy. Like, it's kind of just going with it. Like, this is all passion, all heart, not a lot of thinking, but in a good way. It's like just going with what I feel in this moment, just going with, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I'm here for it. And I love that energy. It's beautiful, beautiful. Especially in love, that's a great energy. Okay. But a lot of newness. New and exciting. And maybe you're deciding. Maybe there's someone you're deciding on. Maybe this Fool is like someone you just met. And you're like, do I explore this? And I would say yes. Do it. Even if they're not your typical type. They're not someone you would typically go for, and they seem a little bit maybe, you know, unconventional or whatever, I would say just go for it. You have the 7 of Pentacles, and in this 7 of Pentacles, she's like picking the ripest fruit. So I really do feel like this is someone that maybe you wouldn't have picked traditionally, but it's definitely going to be a good thing. And 7 of Swords. Okay, 2 7s here. Okay, before I speak, I'm just going to see what this message is. Okay. Okay, this is a message on its own. Okay, so I see even, okay, so maybe in the past, I'm going to start with singles. In the past, it's like, I feel like you've maybe tried a lot of different people and it's, you know, not been great or whatever, but there's something different here. There's something different about this one. Someone's going to either come to you, message you, and it's just like they're doing something different. And I feel like you've been, you know, yeah, it's just there's something about them that's different, so give them a shot, because I think that's what a lot of you need. Is just, it's something outside of your type, your typical person that you would go for, and it's a good thing. It is a good thing. For those of you in a relationship, this is saying that where you're going, or this new beginning that you're having, maybe at first seems really different, or yeah, it's like it's different than what we would typically go for, or at first it doesn't seem like the thing that would make me happy, or that would like, doesn't seem like the apartment that I dreamed about, but it's going to actually make you really happy. It's actually going to be a good thing. But yeah, it's like you've put in a lot of efforts in the past, and now I think you're finally seeing the fruits, and you're getting to actually, it's like they're actually blossoming now. It's like, okay, finally, like, things are improving, things are making their way, and it's about time. It's like we're now like leveling up together, or I'm finally meeting someone who's actually a good person, a good pick. And yeah, so definitely plug it into wherever it fits for you. But yeah, it's like something's different about this time. There's something different here. And then the secondary message here is that there is a new beginning. There is a new beginning happening. Okay, yeah, I'm going to start with singles here. So, for singles, there's a new beginning, a new happening, a new exciting person is coming in. This is a new kind of phase in your love life. It's fresh. It's like you haven't experienced this before. It's new. For whatever reason, it's really new for you. And it's coming in. You have justice here. So it's coming in because it is for you. It's now your time to find love. It is now, it's the timing is just right. Then you have Temperance and the Knight of Cups. So this is saying that now it's the balance is here. The time's right. Whatever it is that you've done, maybe you've been working on yourself in some way. You've been doing something differently. But this is saying that now the time is right, and this person's actually way different than anyone that you've ever had previously. You have the Knight of Cups here, meaning there's someone coming in, offering you their heart, offering you their love, and they're actually a very emotionally mature person. They mean well. They're able to look at themselves in an honest way and actually, like, I know, doing self-improvement, and they're not like an egotistical person. They're a very like, really wears their heart on their sleeve type of energy. And I also want to say that definitely, even if they're not what you would typically go for, go on a date with them. Do something fun with them, like go dancing or go out for dinner, It's like allow yourself to do these things and just try it out. Just try it out. And if you were kind of staying in all the time and you're not able to meet someone, this is telling you go out. Like go out, go dancing, go to a club, go do something because you're going to meet them going out in some way. You're not going to just meet someone by doing the same old that you've been doing. You might have to do something different. You might have to go out, and maybe your friend's like, hey, you want to go to this new bar that's opening up? And typically you'd be like, nah, I'm good. I'm just going to stay in. Do it. Like, do something that's outside of your comfort zone, because I feel like that's what's going to bring in this new energy and mix it up. Okay, so for those in a relationship, this is saying you're having a new beginning together for sure. That's bringing in a lot more passion, a lot more excitement. So wherever you're going, it's kind of exciting and new, and you don't know where it's going to end up. But justice is here to say that, like, yes, this is something that's going to feel very about time. Like, thank God, like the scales are balancing out because you have justice and temperance, which is two like balancing type of energy. Temperance is also like a alchemizing. So it's like, it's just the right mixture for you guys. Like wherever you are, even if it doesn't at first, it doesn't seem like what you would typically go for. It's just whatever it is about this, the mix is right, and it's going to feel really good. It's actually going to bring a lot of happiness and new energy to you guys. Okay. Cool. So let's get a little more info. So yeah, I feel like you guys have been wanting something different. You've been putting in a lot of work, and maybe in the past you haven't been seeing growth like you've wanted or whatever. So you're like, hey, let's do something different. Let's go somewhere different, and that's going to pay off. Okay, Taurus in love. Can we get a little more information, please? Taurus in love. This, no. Okay. That's hilarious. Okay. Well. Okay. So, hilarious. You have the Tower with omens. Okay. And then you have the Two of Cups. Love. True love. Divine love. So, this may come from an unexpected source. So, for singles, it's like, yeah, you have to do something different outside of your comfort zone, or something maybe big and unexpected happens, and at first it seems like, whoa, like what the hell is this? Or it seems like a kind of crappy situation, but it actually turns into something beautiful. It turns into you meeting the love of your life. Yeah, it's like, it seems at the very surface level of it, seems like, oh no, like it seems like an inconvenience or something you don't want to do, or something like a big change that doesn't seem good in the beginning. Or it seems like, I don't know if this, it's unexpected, but it turns out to be like the best thing ever. You turn out to meet the love of your life, or this place that you go, at first it's like, I don't know if we could live here. It doesn't seem great. Or maybe you and your partner get into this huge fight, and at first it seems disastrous, like, oh no, like, will we break up? But it actually opens up communication, and you guys actually get to talk about something on a deeper level than you would have if that hadn't happened. So it actually deepens your connection, it deepens your relationship. Or maybe like you lose your apartment and you're like, oh fuck, like this is terrible. But then you actually end up like getting a way better place because of that, because you were kicked out or whatever this is. But it's like, but whatever this big happening, there's going to be some kind of like big happening at first, and you're like iffy, you're like, okay, what the hell is going to happen here? But it's actually going to really, really deepen your relationship with this person, which is so, so beautiful. Like, it's going to make you guys come together, yeah, on such a much deeper level. And for those of you looking for love, like, holy crap, this looks amazing. I want to just see, like, what is this Tower moment here? Ooh. You have Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a card of marriage. It can be a card of marriage. But it's also a card of, like, stability and freedom. So this Tower moment that's happening, this could be, yeah, you getting kicked out of your place. And at first it seems like a disaster, but then you actually find a way better place. Or if you're like moving, like I said, it's like maybe where you're at is just falling apart, and you're like, we can't live here anymore. But then you go to this new place, you take a leap of faith, begin anew, and you're actually going to find way more stability, way more happiness. And yeah, maybe I think marriage is in the cards for a lot of you guys, and maybe it comes out of the blue or unexpectedly, and you guys end up getting married, and it's just beautiful. This is so cool. And yeah, for some of you who haven't met, you're going to meet the love of your life, and it's going to turn probably into a very serious relationship and then into marriage, quite possibly. But it's funny because the Tower can be an unstable card, right? Because it's like, it's a big sudden change, an unexpected change. But then you have the Four of Wands, which is like stability and like celebration. So it's actually a blessing in disguise, 100%, whatever this is. That's super cool. Okay, so that's love. So now we're going to take a look at what the universe wants to specifically let you know? Okay. So Spirit, you have the floor. What is your message to Taurus you would like them to know? Okay, you have the Knight of Wands, but I'm going to keep going for whatever reason they're telling me to keep going. Oops. Okay, we'll take that one. Okay, so you have the Knight of Wands and the Three of Cups. So you are definitely moving in a very, like you are very focused. There's something that you're really passionate about that you're going towards. And this is saying you will be celebrating soon. There will be a moment of like great celebration, of feeling, thank God, like thank you God, so grateful, so appreciative. Like there's definitely a moment for celebration coming very soon. So I know you've been battling. I know you've been putting in the work and being really focused, and soon there's going to be cause for celebration here. Okay, so can we please get more information on this message? Please get more information on this message for Taurus, please. The Knight of Wands and the Three of Cups. Okay. You have the King of Wands. Wow. So you have the Knight of Wands here. So you're heading in that direction. You're like really focused, really going. And pretty soon you are turning to the King. You are getting to your destination. You are going to be that leader, or that, the pro. The King of Wands is really a great manifester. He is a great leader, a very confident in what he does. He's very skilled at what he does in his passions. He's very focused, and he doesn't stop at anything. So the King of Wands, see how this is a female depicted here, but she has people looking up to her, following her, listening to her every word. And I really feel that that's what all your hard work has been for. It's like that's why you've been putting in this hard work. You've been focused, you've been going after it. And pretty soon you are going to be the person who is the person in this field, or in this area, whatever it is you do, and people are going to look up to you, and they're going to listen to what it is you have to say. They're going to, ask your advice on what this is. And then you have 10 of Pentacles, baby. You're like building a legacy. You're building up yourself and your accomplishments, your goal is coming true. And that is why you've been putting in all this hard work, is because you're building it up so big. Like the 10 of Pentacles you can't get bigger than that. It's like excessive love and excessive money. It's building that legacy so you can pass it down to your children, so you can have, more than you need. You feel very comfortable, like, geez, I love these energies together. King of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. This energy is like building, that creative passion, whatever it is that you are so passionate about, that you've been really putting in the work towards. You are going to be at the top of this, thing. Like whatever it is you do, you are going to be the top of it. You're going to be the person that people come to for it. It's like you're going to be a leader in some way in this area, in this field. The field, that's what I wanted to say. You're going to be making so much money. You're just going to be so comfortable, and people are just going to like love to be around you. And I really feel like you're being a very fair, honest, passionate leader that people really, love to be around and follow and look up to in such a beautiful way. Oh, that's awesome. And I really feel like you're going to be celebrating with your friends and family, getting to, go out and have everyone over for dinner and do these beautiful things together. But yeah, King of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful combination. This is like straight big time manifestation energy. Like the King of Wands is a huge manifester. He uses creation and his passion to manifest his deepest desires. And then getting paid from that. Pretty good. Pretty good. So I feel like Spirit, with the first half of your career, they wanted to let you know that there is a reason why you're going through all these things. There is a reason why you're working so hard, and some things are working, some things aren't working, and there's been failures, there's been trials. That's all for a purpose. That is all for a big purpose here. Okay, Spirit, can you just give us a little more information? Yeah, you will be celebrating soon, I promise you. And the more that you're in this grateful gratitude energy, even for the smallest of things, that's going to magnify your blessings so much more. So just really be mindful of that and keep that at the front of your mind. Like even just, you get one sale, or someone pats you on the back or something like that. It's like really, really congratulate yourself for that and celebrate that and be grateful for all of those little things. Okay, so just a little more information here just to end off the reading. That's too many. Just to end off the reading, please. Just on a message you would like to give Taurus here. I mean, I don't know if there's anything you could add to that. Really, like it's simple and straight to the point and beautiful and just very magnificent. I would say magnified. It's like you're headed straight towards your highest goals. You're headed there. You are on that path. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. So you have the Five of Fire, which is the Five of Wands, and this is Jupiter. And so Jupiter talks about like celebrating, being prepared for good times ahead. And I'm sorry to do this again, but I really do. Let's read it out of the book just because I still haven't quite got down these gods quite yet in their meanings. Okay, yes, Jupiter. Okay, the Five of Fire in a reading lets us know that good things are afoot and to enjoy them. Whatever lucky break comes our way is a gift which can be enjoyed for its own sake alone, or it can be parlayed into something even greater. Use the happiness and optimism that this gift generates to create even more good luck by seeking out even more experiences. Beautiful. That's what I was saying with these little celebrations, these little wins that you're going to be experiencing soon. It's like take that amazing energy and these little celebrations, these little nuggets of like hints that yes, you're on the right direction. Keep going. Use those to fuel you to expand even more, to create even better times, to create even better experiences and opportunities for yourself. So that's what this is saying. It's like, and enjoy them. Enjoy these little things that are going to be happening. Oh, beautiful. You have the Nine of Earth, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is, I associate that with like a business owner or a self-made rich person. It's like you have made something from nothing. You have really put in the time and effort to build yourself up as a successful person. You have made a wish of yours come true, and now you are independent. Now you're wealthy. Now you don't have to worry. It's like you're self-made and you're proud of yourself. And it's like it wasn't won easily. It was like you put in the work, and now you're able to be freer. You have more financial freedom. Nice. So that is where you're headed. You have the elemental of water, which is really a potential. This is a big potential to feel joy. And I feel like the Spirit really wants you to know to feel these joy. The more joy you feel, the more love and appreciation that you feel, the easier and quicker this is going to come in, and the bigger it will be. So cultivate these beautiful energies as though you already are where you want to be, or that you already have all of these things, this money, or at this, at your goal. It's like really feel it in your soul. Be grateful for it, like you already are there, like you already have it, and that will really help it come in quicker and more. So you have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Fire here. So this is a opportunity, a birth of something, a birth of a passion, a birth of a great potential here. This is saying there is something about to be born. There is something incubating that you've been working on that is about to be born. You're about to get the opportunity. Someone's going to either come to you and be like, look, I heard about you and I have the perfect opportunity for you. Or it's going to be like, you finally you're working away and someone just sees it and it's the right person and they share it and then you blow up. Or it's like your boss comes to you and it's like, hey, I've seen you've been working like crazy and I want to give you an opportunity to level up in this business, and you just get way more money, you get way more, respect. This is like amazing energy. Okay, you have the Eight of Air. So you have the Eight of Air here, which is saying make sure you meditate, make sure you stay aligned, and that even when these successes start happening, stay aligned, make sure you stay grounded, and that because it's very important to go within to make sure that our chakras stay aligned, that we stay connected to ourselves, to our higher selves, and that is where we can cultivate a lot of these beautiful feelings, these feelings of gratitude, these feelings of, yes, I'm there, I know it to be true. Keep your thoughts on a more positive, ratio rather than negative. And I know that's like, it takes practice. I try, every day I have a negative thought, but when you meditate, you start catching yourself easier because you're watching your thoughts all the time. And so you turn a negative into a positive. So if I look at my bank account and I'm like, ooh, instead of doing that, turn it into, well, I am grateful for the money I have. I know abundance is mine. This is, just for right now, but abundance is mine. I know the universe is washing over abundance on me, and thank you for giving me the money I do have in order to buy these groceries or in order to pay this bill. It's like, just be grateful for any little thing you have, for every little thing. Be grateful for the sun. It's like those feelings, cultivating those are really going to grow and quicken this process for you. Okay. And finally, you have in bulk, which is the Star. So your dreams coming true. You have a goal. You have a vision for yourself. And that is where you're headed. You have every opportunity, every potential to manifest your highest dream, your highest desire. And that is what you are on the road for. So keep that hope and that purpose and that focus on those things. Keep it going, because you are on the path to achieving your highest dream. Taurus, this is incredible. I am so excited for you guys. Let me know what your dreams are, please. Yeah, you are on the path to your highest dream. Feel thankful that I am on the path to achieving my highest destination, to becoming the best version of myself, the highest version, where I'm able to not only be my best, but receive the best. And in turn, receiving the best, I'm able to share what I have with those around me. And those around me can respect and look up to me as an example. And I think that, in a way, the universe is giving you these things to be an example to others, as something that they can achieve and look up to. So that is beautiful. Okay, Taurus, that's all I'm seeing for you guys. And what a reading. That was awesome. So yeah, please let me know what your dreams are, what your goals are. I would love to know. And thank you so much for coming to a reading today. I hope to see you guys on the next one. Also, take a look at what your moon and rising and, sun, moon, and rising signs, just to get a fuller picture of what's going on for you this month. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one. All of my love.